And we've got a tight ball game here. Lakers lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. So the Lakers 5 right now. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. And it's Howard in at center. Nobody near Williams. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Now here's Howard. Shoots over Zubac. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Marcus Morris is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. Paul George, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. George, the baseline jumper goes down. George has got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers. Timeout called the Lakers. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Alex Caruso is checked in for the Lakers. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
McGee with the block. They get it back. The Lakers trail. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot missing. Excellent D there from George. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by George. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Morris inside. Covered by Morris. Misses the fadeaway inside.
Great position down low. He had more time to get that shot off than I think he realized.
Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in for Morris. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Avery Bradley in for Alex Caruso. Here's Beverly following the basket by LeBron James. Anthony Davis with the rebound. On the wing, James. He's covered by Leonard. Beverly, the pass to Zubac. McGee with the block. And here's Green outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
See, that's money. Important point in this game. Danny Green takes it upon himself.
Beverly against Bradley. McGee with the block. The drive by James.
The aggressive mindset. LeBron putting it on the deck and drawing contact.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the Lakers making a change here. Howard Williams checked in, and he ends up making the second, and that ties the game up.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Bradley against Beverly. And no good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Leonard with the steal. Over LeBron. And Leonard gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 2.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
From deep, Green. Bradley kicks to Green. Bradley passes to LeBron. 5 on the clock.
LeBron's explosiveness right there. If you're not a step early, you're probably going to foul him.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Williams, he's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Williams scanning the floor. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
Bradley kicks to Howard. Back to Green to take the lead. It's good.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 2. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Leonard.
This one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
Timeout called the Lakers. "17 seconds left in the 4th. Here's LeBron. Left side, Bradley. Chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So the Lakers win the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Lakers right now, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Bradley in at the point.
A prototype 3-and-D guy. Green's focused on becoming a more complete player. Part of that is becoming more consistent from the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Clippers trail. Passes it to Leonard. And stolen by LeBron. Bradley with the ball. Williams picks him up. Bradley drives in. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. 9 points for Avery Bradley.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Williams passes to Leonard. And Davis sends it back. Kuzma against Harrell. Shoots from 12. Davis. Outside Bradley. The pass to Davis. Over Leonard. And that misses badly. Air ball. Bradley against Williams. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
As the game tightens, I like Lou Williams' mentality. Never gets too high or too low.
And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 1. 1:56 left in overtime. Zubac is checked in for Harold. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Outside, Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
So tough to keep Davis from getting his points. Now he goes to the line where he's been shooting in that 80% range.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 3. 1:50 left in the first overtime. Now, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Williams against Bradley. Lets it go from 11 and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. The Lakers shooting 43% from the floor. LeBron against Leonard. James with it. Outside Bradley. There's the 3. 6 to shoot. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Williams passes to George. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
This just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
Now here's Leonard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Davis against Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Guys, you see him starting to heat up, and when he turns it on, you got a problem.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's George. Here's Zubac. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And they do have a foul to give.
JaVale McGee's check in for the Lakers.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 2. 20 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. The Lakers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Leonard with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go down.
Knocks down the 3.
The defender is left helpless to stop that. LeBron with too many tools in the toolbox and that killer instinct.
And the Clippers call time here. The score knotted at 59. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first overtime. And here's Leonard. From deep 3-point range. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. So it's the Lakers now. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. George looking around. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Beverly. Leonard's got 19 points.
One of the toughest covers in the league. Kawhi's jumper just keeps getting better.
LeBron against Leonard. Back to Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in.
The great thing about Anthony Davis, he's efficient. He shoots a great percentage from the field and from the line, and he doesn't turn it over.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Leonard against Howard. Morris inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Timeout called the Lakers. Here's Bradley. This is to Howard. Bradley kicks to James. Stolen by Beverly. And now the Clippers on the break. George has got the ball. And the wide open shot from Morris. From outside off the mark. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And it's Davis missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. The Clippers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Beverly against Bradley. Bradley with some nice D. Lakers shooting for the game at 42%. James looking it over. Shoots over Leonard. LeBron, no good. And here are the Clippers now. Here's George. Beverly wide open. Offline with his 3. Here are the Lakers with the ball. LeBron drives in. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down. But through contact, he'll head to the line.
You know, maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectation here at the pro level.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 35 seconds left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. What's your take, guys?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Howard against Leonard. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 3. There's 14 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just 1. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3
if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And here's Leonard from 3. No good. And so the Lakers take the win. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned. And I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.